Bitcoin began as a radical experiment, a digital currency built to bypass governments and banks. For years it belonged to idealists and tech rebels, united by distrust of centralized power. But now, in 2025, Bitcoin stands at a crossroads, no longer just a tool of disruption, but a symbol in America's political battles. The MAGA movement, led by President Trump, has claimed Bitcoin, turning it into a partisan emblem. The question now, can Bitcoin survive being claimed by the very forces it was meant to resist? The outcome will shape not just Bitcoin's future, but the future of money itself. To understand Bitcoin's present, we must revisit its origins. Born in 2009, in the wake of the financial crisis, Bitcoin was a direct response to the failures of banks and governments. Satoshi Nakamoto's vision was simple: money without middlemen, censorship, or manipulation. Early adopters, cypherpunks and libertarians, saw it as a declaration of independence from a corrupt system. The ethos was anti-establishment, promising privacy and control to individuals everywhere. Bitcoin's rules were mathematical, not political, a tool for anyone seeking an alternative to state-controlled finance. The idea that it would become a partisan symbol, let alone a US president's banner, was unthinkable. Yet the journey from outsider rebellion to political instrument has forced the community to confront what it truly values. The original dream of neutrality is now under threat. Donald Trump once dismissed Bitcoin as based on thin air. But as the crypto community grew and felt alienated by Biden-era regulations, Trump saw an opportunity. He pivoted, courting crypto voters, accepting Bitcoin donations, and framing digital assets as a freedom issue. By 2025, Trump had rebranded himself as the crypto president, taking bold steps, pardoning Silk Road's Ross Ulbricht and creating a US Bitcoin reserve. He pushed for American dominance in mining. With allies like VP J.D. Vance and crypto czar David Sachs, crypto became a national priority. Trump's America would lead the next financial revolution. This reversal electrified the crypto world and cemented a new alliance between Bitcoin and the state. The era of political Bitcoin had arrived. The 2025 Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas made the new reality unmistakable. What was once a gathering for developers and idealists became a political rally, with MAGA hats mixing with crypto hoodies. Vice President J.D. Vance declared, "Politics is not going to ignore this community," framing Bitcoin as a weapon against government overreach. Trump family members praised Bitcoin as a freedom currency, tying its fate to their own. The event drew a stark line. Trump's administration was crypto's champion. Democrats were cast as its enemies. The fusion of political power and personal financial interest was on full display, raising questions about ethics, but few in attendance seemed to care. For the crowd, this was a coming-out party for the MAGA Crypto Alliance. Bitcoin's transformation from neutral technology to partisan battleground was now official. The Trump administration's embrace of Bitcoin is both strategic and ideological. It's a way to attract young, wealthy, tech-savvy voters who feel ignored by the establishment. Accepting crypto donations and launching meme coins like Trump brings in money and energizes the base. The administration's policies directly benefit its own ventures, blurring lines between politics and profit. Bitcoin also fits MAGA's anti-establishment narrative, distrust of elites, the deep state, and centralized finance. It's framed as a tool for patriots to protect wealth from government overreach. Pushing for US dominance in mining is part of a nationalist strategy to control the future of digital finance. The Trump doctrine on crypto is clear votes, money, ideology, and American power, all rolled into one. Money and politics have always been intertwined in America. The gold versus silver battles of the 19th century echo today's crypto debates, outsiders challenging the financial elite. FDR's 1933 gold seizure is cited by crypto advocates as proof of why decentralized assets matter. The rules of money reflect the values of those in power. Embracing Bitcoin is a political act, not just an economic one. The Trump movement is tapping into a long tradition of populist monetary rebellion. The fight over Bitcoin is just the latest chapter in America's ongoing struggle over who controls money. Trump's embrace of Bitcoin has split the crypto world. Cypherpunk purists see it as a betrayal. Bitcoin was meant to transcend politics, not serve it. They argue that tying Bitcoin to a party risks its neutrality and alienates half the country. Many view the rise of meme coins and political tokens as reckless, inviting ridicule and regulatory scrutiny. The pardon of Ross Ulbricht, once a dream for anti-state activists, now feels tainted by political calculation. The community is torn: pursue mainstream adoption and power, or stay true to the original vision of decentralization. The internal debate is fierce and unresolved. Is Bitcoin's future about financial gains at any cost, or about holding the line on principle? The answer will define the next era of crypto. America's pro-crypto pivot is reshaping the world. Countries like Pakistan are now building their own Bitcoin reserves, following the US lead. But as Bitcoin becomes a partisan symbol, its global adoption risks being fractured along political lines. Allies of the Trump administration may embrace it, rivals may reject it. Instead of a neutral global standard, we could see competing digital blocks, mirroring real-world divisions. Domestically, Bitcoin's fate is now tied to the political pendulum. Regulatory whiplash is a real threat. Making Bitcoin a partisan issue undermines its universal promise. Its value was in being for everyone, everywhere, not just one tribe. The more it's claimed by one side, the less it belongs to all. Bitcoin's journey from cypherpunk experiment to political lightning rod is complete. Its alliance with Trump has brought visibility and power, but at the cost of neutrality and unity. The original dream of a universal apolitical money now seems distant. The risk: Bitcoin's fate may rise and fall with the political tides rather than its own merits. The community faces a choice: embrace power and compromise, or fight to reclaim neutrality. The answers will be shaped by elections, regulations, and the ongoing struggle within crypto itself. One thing is clear: Bitcoin's story is no longer just about technology. It's about the enduring, complicated relationship between money, power, and the people.